Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well. Sorry this is going up on Saturday, not Friday. I had a bad day yesterday. It was like I was just so tired. I got up early because I needed to put my car into the garage to get its MOT. So did that. So I got the car in I think about 8:30, 8:45. Came home, had my breakfast. We had a friend staying from Tuesday till yesterday. A family friend. He left at 10 o'clock. I was in bed again by 10:30. I was just so tired, and I slept for about another hour and a bit. And then yes, I just couldn't face it. I seriously couldn't face it. I was just like, I spent most of yesterday sitting curled up in the chair. I managed to get some reading done because I needed to try and keep myself awake. So I was doing some reading, and was watching the European Championships. So I watched some of the diving and I watched the athletics last night, but just absolutely kapoofed. Today, feeling a wee bit more energy. I've actually managed to have a shower and wash my hair, so that's that's a win, and I've actually so that's great. So that's kind of been our week. Let's say we had the friend here. We went out on Tuesday, and Mum and Dad and our friend did other things on the Wednesday. I didn't have the energy. I honestly no. So we went out on the Wednesday. That's right, and Thursday, Mum and Dad and our friend did other things. I just stayed at home because I just didn't have the energy. It was just like that. I need to stay at home. Reading wise though, it's been quite a good week. I've read 1, 2, 3, 4. I've read 5 books, which I am so happy with. I think it's 5. 1, 2. Yep, I've read 5 books, so I am really chuffed. So what have I read? I hear you ask. Okay, so I read the Merry Christmas Project. This was a lovely book. This is by Cathy Bramley. So in this we meet Mary. Now Mary has had her heart broken and she doesn't have her own family. But she is running her own business as a candle maker. And it's really beginning to take off, and that is really good. The town that she lives in has lost one of its sort of go-getters in many ways. This person organised a lot of things for the village, including the sort of Christmas tree lighting and sort of a special project to go with that. And he's left money in his will for that to happen. And there's a town meeting and various people say, "Oh, I'll do it." And Mary, who's not one of these people to push herself forward, goes, "Well, I've got an idea. I'm quite happy to do it." And she suddenly thinks, "Oh my goodness, what have I done?" But comes up with a lovely idea, and it gets chosen. And this is the story of Mary trying to organise the village Christmas sort of big event. We also meet Cole, who is a builder, and Mary happens to be living or renting one of his cottages, and various things happen to push them together. It was a lovely, sweet story, and it's one that I could see people just curled up in a blanket, Christmas tree lights on, and just immersing themselves in the story. It was really good and would highly recommend. The next book I read was The Tanglewood Flower Shop by Lilac. This is book 2 in the Tanglewood series. So we meet RaeAnne, who is the florist, and she loves her shop, loves everything about it, but it's beginning to get slightly itchy feet in some ways. And to sort of give herself something different to do, she enters this floristry competition. It's a bit like Bake Off, etc. But it's for florists. And lo and behold, she gets through to the final sort of 10 or something. So the book follows her as she embarks on this adventure, and the people she meets, the things that she has to do. But also into this, we find Rex, who's the new park ranger. And he lives in the village, and he and RaeAnne, their paths meet. I'm not going to tell you how it happens. It's a really cute meet cute. And so they start to spend time with each other, and it's like it then sort of makes her think, does she really have itchy feet? Does she not have itchy feet? Things happen in Rex's life, and it's like, oh my goodness, are they going to get together? Are they not going to get together? It was really well written. I really liked it. The characters were good. The plot line was really good. I really enjoyed the plot line as well. So for the second, I know sometimes second books and series are not that brilliant, but this one was well done and really enjoyed it. I then read Virgin River, 'Tis the Season by Robyn Carr. There's 2 short stories in here. I think this is book 7.5 in the Virgin River series. I really enjoyed both of them. So in the first one, we meet Annie, who, with the help of Jack's little boy, finds a box of puppies underneath the town Christmas tree. She's then helped by local vet Nate to look after them, and various other members of the town help sort of take care of these puppies that really shouldn't have been taken away from their mother, etc. Beautiful story. It was really well done. I like Virgin River, and I've read 2 of the books and really enjoyed them, and this was no different. I just really enjoyed reading about that Christmas. I would say probably that you probably should read the books up to this book before you dip into it, because things have happened, so it might be slightly spoilery for what happens in the previous books. Then in the second book we meet Drew and Sunny. They're both in Virgin River. He is a resident at a hospital, and his residency is just really absolutely taking the life out of him. He is working so hard, so he's come up to his sister's cabin just to have some time away. Sunny is in Virgin River staying with her uncle Nate, because something happened to her the previous New Year's, and this one is set at on Hogmanay New Year's Eve. So really lovely. Really enjoyed it, and I will definitely be dipping myself back into Virgin River. The next book I read was Summer at the Cape by RaeAnne Thayne. I don't want to say too much about this because I'm actually doing a vlog this weekend, and this is one of the ones I read for it. The vlog is that Sarah from the Bookish Knitter has set up this weekend, the 19th, 20th and 21st, as sort of a make your own readathon weekend. I think her theme was Dog Days of Summer. I'm just sort of using it as a chance to try and read another couple of books of my sort of summer and Christmas TBR. So yes, so I'm sort of vlogging the experience, so what I think of the book, so I will tell you about that one. The next book I finished was Christmas Eve Cowboy by Diana Palmer. This is an anthology, and it's a NetGalley, so I will review that completely when I think I've got another one NetGalley to read this week. That'll be on my September NetGalley's done, and that'll be me for September, which is quite good. I'm glad to be a month ahead, so that's fine. So as I say, I finished Summer at the Cape. So my second book for the readathon is A Little Country Christmas. So you've got Carolyn Brown, Rochelle, Alers, Hope Ramsay and AJ Pine. I've read the first one, the Carolyn Brown one, really liked it, but as I say, I will say more in my vlog about this book and the stories I'm reading. So yeah, but that's kind of been it. What else happened this week? Oh, I finished the sleeves for my cardigan. So cardigan now has got a front, back and 2 sleeves. So I think I'm now at the stage of putting it together, but I will maybe do that this week. We'll see how I feel about it, or how about doing some crafting. I've picked up a cross stitch. Again, at the moment I'm doing a background for a very small cross stitch I have for somebody, so that's good. Plans apart from the week, for the rest of the weekend, I say just do some reading, watch the European Championships. The athletics are on, I think, today again and tomorrow, so watch that. There's bound to be rugby on as well at some point if we want to watch that. But apart from that, that's kind of, I just really, really need to rest. You know, I kind of didn't realise just, I think this week was more difficult in that I don't know this friend of my parents that well, so I was maybe having to concentrate a bit more on conversation, etc., and that was just, you know, this friend is very easy to talk to, but just, I think just a bit more concentration was needed, so that's that. So yeah, so I just will have a very, 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 very quiet weekend. I think I will probably sleep again at some point today. I would be very surprised if I didn't. I think at the moment my bed thinks, I look at it and think, oh, I could just crawl in there. But that's one of those things. But please let me know down in the comments down below if you read any of the books that I've mentioned, and if so, what did you think of them? What have you read this week? I'd love to know. And what are you planning to read for the rest of the weekend, and what your plans are? I would love to know. But that's it for this video, friends. Short and sweet. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button, and I would love my channel to keep growing. I know I'm getting new subscribers, which I love, which is great. And then if you hit the notification bell beside it, you'll get to know when I put up new videos. But until my next video, friends, stay safe and happy reading. Bye.